description box down below and join our newsletter. It's free. You get a lot of self-care content. I tell you, it's really good. And with that, let's move on to our next story, which is Raquel getting fired for the second time. I feel so vindicated with this story. And also, I'm not the only person being vindicated by this story. Sheena Shea is also going to be vindicated by this story. So let's first start with a little bit of background info. I'm sure everybody knows this, but just in case there's new people, let's start with the background info. So this is, Okay, so this is Raquel's initial PR strategy, okay? This was her initial strategy. So this was from Dumas from a couple of days ago. It says, Raquel's PR strategy. Raquel fired her PR team yesterday. Side note, I was one of the only people, except for my other candy canes. My other candy canes were with me because we were critical thinkers. And I said, no way. Raquel was the one who was fired from the PR company, okay? If you want my whole spiel on that, go watch that video, okay? And I feel very vindicated, and we're going to get into it. So I said, no way, she was fired. But let's keep going. Which, not so coincidentally, was the same as Tom Sandoval's PR team. Of course she was fired. The PR team could no longer represent both of them because it would be a conflict of interest because they're both in a scandal that they're going to point fingers at each other. Anyway, let's keep going. Her new team is already on the offensive, crafting a narrative that Raquel is also a victim in all of this. When she films with Sandoval later today, she's been advised and is planning to break things off with him. TBD if that happens. The plan is to then go after him for screen recording the FaceTime sex session without Raquel's consent, which was uncovered by Ariana on Sandoval's phone and led to the unraveling of events. They're planning to allege that Sandoval took advantage of Raquel while she was in a vulnerable moment in life, clouding her judgment, then recording intimate videos without her knowledge. She will then go on an apology tour, relaying that she's devastated by what has unfolded and for betraying one of her best friends, Ariana. At present, Raquel is not taking responsibility for her role in the affair. Obviously not. She's nasty, narcissistic, and egotistical, but let's keep going. She's more concerned with correcting the record on the finger banging video than taking accountability for the hurt that she has caused. And just for the record, she didn't have these ideas, nor plans to distance from Sandoval until her new PR relayed their strategy to try and save her image. Okay, now we also saw on her Instagram, and again, remember, this is background for what happened today. Then we saw on her Instagram header that she had changed her contact information to Jack at Full Scope PR. As we also broke the news, Jack is the same exact publicist that Jayne had and still has. And he was the one that allegedly leaked all of the Kathy Hilton, Lisa Rinna, Aspen drama as a way to deflect from Erika's stuff. So that's who this Jack is. That Jack from Beverly Hills Reunion and all of that situation and end of the show, okay? Finale. Same exact Jack. So that was going on. Now, this has since been confirmed. One, we saw today that it broke that Raquel did send, a legal letter threatening the cast, we'll sue you if you, send out this sexual video of Raquel finger banging herself. She sent that out to all of the cast members. And in the legal letter that she sent, she's claiming that the video was taken without her consent. So that's confirming everything in here, right? There you go. That was her strategy. Lie and be the victim. Where I think she went wrong is playing the victim. Totally send the cease and desist to not distribute it. Fine. Don't put it on a site or anything like that. Don't send it around. Got it. But don't act like it wasn't taken with consent. Here are more. Now, let's see what happened today. Now, this is also according to Dumas, and it says, subject, Rachel's new PR team drops her and she's lawyering up. So she's now been fired by 2 publicists. Here we go. Well, that lasted a whole day. Fans may have noticed that Raquel has already taken her new Crisis PR's email out of her IG bio. Side note, we do. Thank God for screenshots. So at the top of here, this is now her current Instagram bio. As you can see, there is no contact information. So I'm guessing her manager even dropped her because the management is now gone. And the new Jack email is gone, and she has no contact information in her bio at all, versus what was there yesterday, which is beneath it with the contact information. Okay, let's keep going. They dropped her on Sunday after uncovering many inconsistencies in her story. Okay, i.e., no black eye. Side note, and rock with me on this, Candy Canes, and I want your conspiracy theories and your thoughts. Put them down below. That is the line that I think vindicates Scheana Shay. Because remember what was going around was that, Ariana had called Scheana. She was crying. She sent her the video. She saw the video. Scheana got really pissed off and punched Raquel. Either punched her or slapped her or pushed her, some type of physical altercation. And then Raquel's sister was on Twitter beefing with Charlie, and Charlie was like, nobody deserves like a gut punch like this, figuratively speaking, nobody deserves to have this, pain. And her sister was like, yeah, nobody deserves to be punched in the face either. And that's when everybody was speculating, oh, did Scheana Shay punch Raquel? i.e. having a black eye. The fact that now it's coming out that her Crisis PR, and they do some very shady Olivia Pope scandal handling it situations for their clients. Even if they are like, girl, bye, you're fired, we're dropping you because you're lying. And I think another lie is I think they also figured it out. I bet you they watched my video because I broke all the way down why the PR strategy was going to be a bust. I think they also figured out that Raquel was lying about the fact that the video was taken without her consent. I think she actually took it herself. That's what I think. I don't think that Tom Sandoval was like, let me screen record this while you're touching yourself. I think she did the whole situation because probably, she probably sent it to him, and that's how it went down. I think the PR team realized she was lying about that. So they knew that their strategy wouldn't work because the cat was too far out the bag. There was too many things we already knew. And then I think they realized she was lying about Scheana Shay hitting her, i.e. no black eye, right? So even they were like, we're not touching this one, boo-boo. And she's dropped. So let's keep going. She's now desperately trying to find new reps to help her out. Sandy is doing a full court press to keep her under his spell of control to prevent her from distancing and turning on him. Maybe this is true. He did go visit her late night on Saturday night for a little booty call session, late night drive-by, little you up session. Maybe it's true. Meanwhile, Raquel's parents have hired her a litigation attorney with a few people in their crosshairs. They believe that Ariana, if I say Ariana, sorry, that's just like how I talk. Okay. So they believe that Ariana recorded or sent herself evidence of cheating she found on Tom's phone and believes that to be an act of revenge, revenge corn, okay? So they are considering their legal options against her. Also, her parents would like to go after Sandy for recording content without Raquel's consent. She's telling her parents that she would never do that. However, I don't think it will be too difficult to find people who can corroborate Raquel's participation in recording and sharing intimate content. No shame or judgment intended. She's just been doing it since her high school days. So it's laughable that she's trying to sell this story that this type of behavior is out of character for her. However, If Tom is successful in keeping Raquel in lockstep, she obviously won't be pursuing that option. See, that's the thing. I don't think they're going to be pursuing the legal option that Tom took the video without her consent, because it's not true. If he took the video, it was with her consent. That's even if he took it. I think she took it and sent it to him, and that's why it wasn't in that legal letter. I don't know. I haven't read the California revenge porn law. I haven't read that, so I don't know everything that's implicit in it. But I don't know if they have a case against Ariana or not. You know, she sent it was a video in his phone that she sent or forwarded or texted to Sheena or maybe somebody else. I don't know. To me, that's a private one-on-one. It wasn't like she posted it to a website or gave it to a blogger or, put it on Instagram or TikTok, where it's like public domain. I don't know. I haven't read the law. I don't know. But I think it's petty as hell. And it would be such a Karen move if they try to take legal action against her. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be dismissed out the gate. But I say all that to say this: I don't think anybody should share it. I think if anybody actually does have it in their possession, they should delete it. I don't believe, even though Rachel is a hot mess, I don't think people should share it. I do think that's wrong. You know what I mean? But I also don't think any legal action should be, put against Ariana for being in shock, being like, oh my gosh, I'm looking at my boyfriend's phone and all of a sudden I see Raquel fingering herself. Yeah, let's go to court. Let's go to court over that, Raquel. Oh, what an idiot. But I want to know what you guys think. And stick around, my candy canes, because we have one more story coming up. But as always, I want to know what you guys think. So put it down below. What do you think about Raquel now? Again, in my very humble opinion, being fired twice. First by her original PR company because it was a conflict of interest because they had both her and Thomas clients. And now by Jayne's publicist, Jack, when they're basically like, there's too many lies. You're lying about consent and you're lying about Sheena hitting you. We want no parts of this. Is that the hugest red flag you've ever seen when even Jayne's publicist is like, I want no part of you? Yikes. That also says to me, this is the tip of the iceberg about what Raquel has really been up to. That the PR team knows way more than what has come out. And they're basically like, we can't ride with you because we actually know the truth. But yet they ride with Jayne. Make of that what you will, okay? So put it down below. But before you do that, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because a key is always better with community. And check out our description box down below and join our newsletter. It is 100% for free. All right, you guys, with that, let's move on to our next